Hey guys, I'm sorry. It's me, Ruby Collins, and I want to talk to you about foods that boost the immune system. As you know, that I recently was diagnosed with breast cancer, and it was really like traumatic for me. I was watching OJ, the series on Netflix, and watching him go through that experience it felt like cancer. It felt like that's what cancer feels like. If you are on the run and they're about to lock you up and you're gonna go to jail and you think your life's over, that's exactly what it felt like for me. So I enjoyed watching that video. But here, foods that boost the immune system. When I was diagnosed with breast cancer, people started sending me information right away, and one of the videos I watched was the truth about cancer. That changed my life, literally changed my life, and took me on a journey to where I am today. And that's just being so informed that I want to share it with the world, I want to share it with my children. I want to change the trajectory of what we've learned and how we thought life was supposed to be and how we're supposed to eat and drink. And I just want to change that for everyone. So hopefully I could do that for one person here today, because I can guarantee you will know someone who has cancer. If it's not yourself or someone close to you, you will meet someone. It is not, today it is like rampant cancer. And the word itself scares the heck up out of you. I'm going to tell you right now. It scares the heck up out of you. That's weird. Like, you think of cancer, you only think of death. Why? Because they're not telling us what we need to do. So I'm going to tell you foods that boost your immune system. And some of the things that I've been doing to help with my immune system. And when I was in Mexico, some of the things that they used. So here we go. Number one, if you're looking for a way to prevent colds in the winter and flu, the first step should be to visit your local grocery store. I would probably recommend visit your organic grocery store, because I used to visit the local grocery store and I was buying all of the amazing, wonderful, wrong things. Because it's all full of pesticide, herbicide, and so forth, and you need to do your research so you can understand where I'm coming from. But here we go. Citrus fruits. Number one, citrus fruits. Most people turn to vitamin C after they caught a cold. But did you know that it tops the chart of foods that keep your immune system running at 100%? Vitamin C is thought to increase the production of the white blood cells. These are key to fighting infections. And I can tell you this. When I was in Mexico, they gave us vitamin C intravenously. Intravenously. Right. Intravenously, they gave us vitamin C, and daily, except for the days where they gave us low dose chemo. But they definitely gave us vitamin C intravenously. So I learned you could never overdose on vitamin C. Take as much, for those of you who do not have cancer right now, or you have a healthy body, please take as much vitamin C as you can. Like 5,000 to 10,000 milligrams every day. Really? I don't know. But do your research. You can. You cannot overdose on vitamin C. I'm telling you this. Okay. Grapefruit, oranges, tangerines, lemons, limes, and clementines. Does your body produce or store it? Daily intake of vitamin C is essential for continued health. Almost all citrus fruits are high in vitamin C. With such a variety to choose from, it's easy to add a squeeze to C to any meal. Oh, you could put vitamin C in your meal. Look at that. I'm telling you could never overdose on it. They gave me so much vitamin C. And it was one of the main things that we received every day, intravenously. And what I was doing, I was up here, I was looking for it. When I came back home, I said I have to find a protocol. And I learned that in Manhattan, they give you a vitamin C intravenously, and it costs $240. And I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know how I'm going to afford that. But here we go. Number two, red bell peppers. Think citrus fruits has the most vitamin C of any fruit or vegetable? Think again. Ounce for ounce, red bell peppers have twice as much vitamin C, as well as being a rich source of beta carotene. Vitamin C may help maintain healthy skin And carotene helps keep your eyes and skin healthy. Broccoli. Dr. Sebi's not a broccoli fan because broccoli is not, what is that again? Broccoli, wait, let me just think for a minute. Okay, broccoli is a hybrid, and it's actually, I'm a big Dr. Sebi fan as well, even though I try to follow everything, but I don't eat too much off of the list of the alkaline foods. But broccoli is always not the best. It's always not the best, and it's hybrid. So look it up for yourself, and you can come back and tell me what that means. All right, let me just go back to the foods. All right, garlic. Garlic too. Garlic is found in almost every cuisine around the world. It adds a little zing to the food. According to the National Center for Complementary and Integrative Health, garlic may also help in lowering blood pressure and slowing down hardening of the arteries. Garlic's immune boosting properties seem to come from a heavy concentration of sulfur-containing compounds, such as allicin, which I don't know what that is, but we know that it lowers your blood pressure. Ginger. Ginger is another ingredient many turn to after they've caught a cold. However, like vitamin C, ginger may also help to prevent that cold from taking hold in the first place. While it is used in many sweets, desserts, ginger packs some heat in the form of gingerol, a relative capsaicin. Capsaicin gives chili peppers their distinctive heat. Ginger may also help decrease chronic pain and may possess cholesterol-lowering properties, according to recent animal studies. But I'm going to tell you right now, anything natural, it's a medicinal property. It helps to heal the body. Spinach. Spinach made our list not just because it's rich in vitamin C. It's also packed with numerous antioxidants and beta-carotene, which may increase the infection-fighting capability of our immune system. Again, the immune system. Anytime you're not feeling well, or you're sick, or there's a dis-ease, it's your immune system. How do we take care of that? There's a lot of ways to do that, but it has to be a consistent effort. You really have to be consistent at building your immune system and detoxifying your body. Similar to broccoli, spinach is best cooked as little as possible so its nutrients are retained. Light cooking enhances its vitamin A and reduces oxalic acid. Well, I'm going to tell you this. I eat all of my greens raw. I have not cooked greens since I've been back from Mexico. I don't cook. I just chop it up very small. I put a little bit of, where's my apple cider vinegar? Put a little apple cider vinegar, which helps to preserve it somehow. And you can have it for like 3 days sitting in the refrigerator, a nice bowl with a cover, and it tastes delicious. It marinates those greens, and it's delicious. My collard greens, I don't even cook collard greens anymore. I eat it raw. I use it as like a sandwich. I'll wrap some beans in there or some quinoa, nicely seasoned with some homemade mayo, which is made out of sunflower seeds. You blend that up, sunflower seeds, garlic, olive oil, and it's like mayonnaise. And I'm telling you, it's totally, totally delicious. And I don't cook any of my greens anymore. Number 7, yogurt. I don't like yogurt. When selecting yogurt, look for ones that have live and active cultures printed on the label. Yogurt can be also a great source of vitamin D, so try to select brands fortified with vitamin D. These cultures may help stimulate your immune system to help fight diseases. Almonds, when it comes to preventing and fighting off colds, vitamin E tends to take a backseat to the more commonly mentioned vitamin C. However, vitamin E is a key to a healthy immune system. Again, the immune system is so important. Please, if your body is in relatively decent shape, you're not dealing with some chronic illness, lupus, cancer, diabetes, and so many others, start taking a conscious effort just give yourself a little bit of these things to do this for your body. You don't realize how important your body is until it's no longer functioning the way you thought it should function, and until you're diagnosed with some, chronic illness. And then you realize, oh my gosh, this is like crazy. Turmeric. Number 9, turmeric. A key ingredient in many curries. This bright yellow bitter spice has been used for years as an anti-inflammatory in treating both osteoarthritis and rheumatoid arthritis. Also, a recent study published demonstrates that high concentrations of curcumin, which gives turmeric its distinct color, have been shown to help reduce exercise-induced muscle damage. So it have been shown to help reduce exercise-induced muscle damage. Did I say that correctly? Yes. Green tea, number 10. Both green teas are packed with flavonoids, a type of antioxidants where green tea really excels is in its level of, I can't say all these flipping names, I'm like really. But I'm going to just put the link under this so that you can go and reread this for yourself as well. Here we go. The green tea, the fermentation process black tea goes through, destroys a lot of the EGCG. Green tea, on the other hand, is steamed and not fermented, preserving EGCG. If that wasn't enough, it's also a good source of amino acid L-theanine. L-theanine may aid in production of germ-fighting compounds in your T cells. Papaya. Keep in mind, papaya is a very popular fruit that is genetically modified. And genetically modified, you want to be cautious about that. That's why I just, I really stress the importance of organic foods. Fruit loaded with vitamin C. You can find 224% of the daily recommended amount of vitamin C in a single papaya. Papayas also have a digestive enzyme called papain that is anti-inflammatory effects within the body. It has an anti-inflammatory against inflammation. That's why I tell you anything that happens in the body is a result of inflammation, okay? Remember, papaya cannot help you if it's genetically modified. And that means if it is actually, look at what genetically modified means. I'll tell you this, that we don't know what it does to us. They can't tell you specifically what it does to us, but what they did is they tested it on rats. Rats have a 2-year lifespan. We have a 100-year lifespan, at least somewhere around there. We'd like to live to 120, who knows, right? These days, forget about it, especially if you're eating the food that the man has put here on earth for us to eat. Forget about it. Nevertheless, so they fed rats genetically modified foods for 6 months. And I forgot how long they fed the mice the genetically modified foods. I can't remember because I'm just like really thinking off the top of my head from the study that they did. But within 6 months, rats developed tumors the size of tangerines on their body. The size of tangerines, they developed tumors in 6 months. So if they have a 2-year lifespan, around a 6-month period, that's a quarter of the lifespan, they develop tumors, cancer. So think of yourself, if we could live to be 100 years old, let's go with 100 years old. A quarter of that would be around 30, 40s, you start developing tumors. And you know what, as I think about it, I remember when I developed my first tumor, that I was about 38 then. So it is very true. So that's why I just really recommend doing organic. There's a way to do organic on a budget. And I will share that video. You know what, I'm going to do a video about that. Organic foods on a budget. Because once you start eating the way you're supposed to eat, you're not hungry all the time to eat garbage and empty calories and empty food and processed food and foods that are not good for you. And you learn to eat differently. And, you'll be happy because you'll get to gain weight, lose that pot belly or those whatever you have, men. As you're older, Men have the pot belly and women have the pot belly and the pot booty, and that's GMO booty. That's GMO garbage. Not the pot belly, but the GMO garbage booty belly. Kiwi. Like papaya, kiwis are naturally full of a ton of essential nutrients, including folate, potassium, vitamin K, and vitamin C. Vitamin C boosts white blood cells to fight infection, while kiwi and the other nutrients keep the rest of your body functioning properly. I take vitamin C now as well. Mexico sent me home with a lot of vitamin C that I was supposed to finish. I had a 3-month supply of it, so I out of it, but I found another vitamin C supplement from a maintenance person here who it gives you a vitamin C in enormous amounts, like above the normal level, because you're dealing with inflammation and cancer. Those things help, so just keep that in mind. Poultry. Oh my gosh. I can't really subscribe to a lot of this stuff here, because poultry, if you are from another country and you do not feed your chicken or things that are not supposed to be fed, that's not healthy for you, or antibiotics and things like that injecting into your chicken, then poultry would be good to eat. But if you eating poultry from this country, you might want to do your research, okay? So I'm not going to get into too much of that, but it's good. Chicken is, what do they say? Poultry, such as chicken and turkey, is high in vitamin B6. 100 grams of light turkey or chicken meat contains 40 to 50% of your daily recommended amount of B6. Also, your daily non-recommended amount of antibiotics and chemicals and all that that's put into the darn chicken for your behind to eat and get sick like the blinking chicken. Sorry, I digress. Shellfish. Okay, shellfish. Trying to boost your immune system. Some types of shellfish are packed with zinc. Zinc does not get as much attention as many other vitamins and minerals. Varieties of shellfish that are high in zinc include crab, clams, lobster, mussels. I do not eat any of those types of shellfishes that are scavengers. I think the Bible said that somewhere, but I'm not interested. Keep in mind, you don't want to have more than the daily recommended amount of zinc in your diet, as to too much can actually inhibit the function of the immune system. Oh, too much can inhibit the function of the immune system? Well, such as the same thing as that garbage they put out there and sell you in the street, like, Popeyes and McDonald's and all this Caribbean food, because we're from the Caribbean, or whatever, Italian food or Russian food. I was in the GNC the other day, and it was these two handsome guys, one black guy and this white guy, and they both look nice and buffed and everything. So the white guy he says to the black guy, he says, "Have you ever tried Italian food?" And the black guy goes, "No, I had a little bit of something, I had a little something, something." He says, "Man, if you get to try such and such, it'll blow your mind. It's so good, dude. Oh my gosh." And then so as I got to the register, I was like, "Have you tried Jamaican food? Have you tried Trinidadian food? How about that? Because you're in the community, you should be trying that. Why do I need to go try Italian food? I love it. Italian food is always there. Everywhere you go is Italian food. How about some oxtail and peas and rice and all and whatever." I went down on him. Did I say I didn't mean to say it like that. I went off on him in the sense where, try some of our food. Yeah, money. Try the food. It's good too. Bam. And he's like, "Oh, well, you tell me where to go and I'll try it." I go, "Well, I can't tell you where to go anymore because I do all organic and all that stuff is garbage and you don't want to eat that food." Nevertheless. Okay. And that's it, dude. More ways to prevent flu. That's it. Those are the ways to help. What was this video about? Foods that boost your immune system. Yeah, guys, take care of your body. You only have one body. Eat the right foods. Doesn't matter where you're from, what your background is. The foods they're not the best. You have to make sure you do your research. Organic is the way to go because there's a lot of pesticide, herbicides in the foods, and doesn't matter what culture, it's in there. So take care of your bodies. Love you. Bye. Gotta go.